Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Division 5 here at Rush. You're joined by myself, Edge, and with my co-commentator in the with me, Teeth. How are you doing today, good sir?
No, I'm very good, mate. Yourself?
Yep, doing good. Obviously, we had Div 1 on Saturday night, Div 2 and Div 4 last night, and now we're going into the week of racing with Div 5 kicking us off back at Vegas for an absolute... I'm going to call it. It's going to be a banger today, based on what we've had.
Based on what we've had, yeah, definitely. We've seen a lot of safety cars, massive crashes, even a red flag in Div 2. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what will come with this one.
Yeah, and with it being a street circuit as well, it's very twisty and turny. So it would be very interesting to see what happens here in the streets of Vegas, shall we say.
Definitely. I know that in qualifying, there's going to be a lot of people trying to get a slipstream from each other. So we might see some damage, maybe a couple of grid pens, or possibly a lot of impeding. But yeah, guess we won't really know until we see.
Absolutely. Now, we do want to point out again, it is a 50% race, and it is the second time we're going to have full qualifying this season. So we will actually see if we can try to get a couple of drivers in to do an interview as well. No one out of the pits yet.
No.
No movement at all. Oh, we have
Maybe
movement.
just. Oh,
We have a Red Bull.
is that a Red Bull? Yeah.
That is Dante Eminem is going to kick off qualifying.
I was just about to say that maybe some people are waiting for the track temps to heat up or
Cool down.
trying to get the perfect.
It is
Yeah,
Vegas.
sort of. Yeah, true.
If it was like anything we saw in Adelaide today, you'd want it to cool down.
I wasn't watching. Don't know what you're on about. So, as we've got Fish Lips, is he a Div 6 driver?
Fishlips is the only Div 6 driver here. You have, I think it's XF Coda was also reserving. Other than that, it's pretty much everyone's full roster. Oh, and Sick Party.
Sick Party, yeah.
Sick Party is the Div 6 driver.
He's going to look pretty promising here. I had the same thing to say about him last week. But yeah, I think he might do pretty well here.
Sorry, I just realized I need to fix something. Done. Alright.
Give me 1 second while I reply to this.
We're good. We're good. Demino's on Inters. Do we have wet?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it at the moment, but
No. Domino's definitely on Inters. That Red
Yeah,
Bull
so,
engine sounds so good now. Yeah, everyone doesn't look like rain.
there's
Yeah, no, Thunderbolts. No rain, but we do have Domino on Inters, as we'll go on board with Dante Eminem for his first lap, coming around that tricky turn 1, which is a very long left-hander, which is immediately followed by the long right-hander, which you do kind of have... You don't want to get on the brakes, but you do want to let off the throttle a little bit, pushing into overtake and dropping the DRS coming through down this main straight into the sphere section as well. Takes that corner pretty well, straight back onto the overtake for a little bit, on hot lap as well. We have seen some varying degrees, swings out right to cut back in left, and then goes on that right, riding the curb, swinging back left to go around the long twisty section of Sector 2, which will lead into what some people call the pig nose of Sector 3. Can he hold it? He's in 8th, braking early. Swings it in, almost glancing that curb, straightens it up pretty well. He's gone purple Sector 2. He is on the soft tyre as well, so I would expect him to be quite high up there. As we come down the main straight, see 340 on the speed trap. No, you're good. Braking into that last couple of turns. 1, 2, 3 coming around there. One more turn to do. Why is Demino in Inters? We do not know, but he's out on Inters. He's very low on battery. Sick Party has left the session if you want to re-invite him. And we'll see a 33-2
Let's see.
Damino's on enters.
Is he on his lap right now?
He's on an out lap. If he crosses the line, it's a penalty.
Yeah. I'm not too sure what the penalty is.
No, he's coming in.
I'll just check.
Nah, he's coming in. It's fine. Very weird. Yeah. I'd have to double check it, Panic, but I'm pretty sure it is if he finishes the lap, it's an invalidation of the rules. Because it's setting a lap time on the wrong tyres. Because it's considered sandbagging. Do you have a caution in sector 1 that appears to be... I think it's Dante paused on the track, letting people through. One thing we haven't noticed, two-door, P2.
I was about to say that. With
on
what
mediums
looks like no
too.
slipstream.
No slipstream as well, and mediums. Compared to Drift, who... I don't know if he had the slipstream, but he's giving Bucking Bronco that slipstream as well. He's done a lap, though. So the question is what happens next? Shep in P3 with a 132.344. Does he have a quali ban? Yes, it's still in... I don't know if he has a quali ban up. That might be something to check with.
I'm just having a look now. It doesn't look like it. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, because I'll double
So he
check.
just went out for the sake of it.
Alright, let me send an invite to Sick Party.
Yeah, I've sent about 3.
Oh, yeah, never mind. He should be fine then. We'll stay on board with Bucking. We'll go to Bucking Bronco, who's about to set his lap time on the hard. Sick Party has joined again. Should be able to take control. Bucking goes 7th with the slipstream.
Yeah, even with the slipstream, it's not as high as maybe people would have thought.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting the amount we've seen on mediums as well. Because you've got the likes of JJ Gamer, Bucking Bronco, Crosseyes, Matty, all on those medium tyres. And then you've got Two-Door, who's still on those
He's miles
mediums.
ahead.
I wouldn't say he's miles ahead. He's a
Well,
fair bit up the road.
Miles ahead of the other medium runners.
It's only 4/10.
It's still quite a bit here when you're just driving in a straight line.
Yeah, sure. I think Crosseyes will get...
finishing his lap and goes 7th fastest. What were you saying about Crosseyes?
I think Crosseyes can probably get there as well. But
He
what's
definitely
interesting, the Ferrari Minmay, Chrome Dog, Vettel, Sick Party, Sick Party obviously DC'd, but the Mercedes haven't gone out. One of the McLarens hasn't gone out. Minmay or Banglabai. Are they saving tyres, maybe? SJ has gone out, though, instead of P4 with a 32.3.
Maybe the Mercedes are just trying to go out at a similar time as Vettel's now on the track.
I was going to say, Vettel is out on the track by himself. It is Q1,
yeah, maybe...
so we do have to be careful of speculation, I guess. What is it? Speculationing?
Speculation?
No, speculationing. It sounds so much better.
I think that's a word.
I'll show you the...
Anyway, yeah, as Tyler's now on track as well. He's just letting the Ferrari past, trying to get that slipstream.
I don't know what Vettel was doing, but he's going 40 kilometers an hour.
He might just be waiting for his teammate to try and give each other a bit of a slipstream. But that is very slow. Not really getting out of anyone's way, so it seems unnecessarily slow for me.
Well, he's not impeding anyone either. So.
Alpine. I think that's wildcard Merc in the wall, or he might just be out of fuel. I think he's just out of fuel.
Yeah, he's out of fuel. He's moving across, but he's at the finish. He's at the line anyway. Vettel has got going again, so that's good news. He's still not exactly pushing those tyres, which might be the strategy though. He might be trying to save tyres.
Yeah, but going that slow is not really something you want to do because your tyres are getting pretty cold.
Yeah.
It's letting
Damino
pass.
Yeah, Damino
He is
through.
on
He's
a
on a lap. Just see
and
what Damino
The
says.
Mercedes are just right behind each other, so...
Yeah, so they're doing the tow. It looks like. Just keep an eye on Domino. He's used all of his battery coming across the line. 132.6 goes P7, just behind his teammate, who's on another lap. It looks like
Yeah, he's
he's on
his
those.
out, I think.
He's on those other
TMT.
tires though. Oh, who's that? That is Sick Party going down the exit. He'll be waiting for all those cars to pass. Tires getting cold. Evening, Hennessy. How are you doing today? Let's go Ferrari. He's got the Tifosi going. Alright, I'll be back in a second.
Yes, sir. Oh, right. So I'm not too sure if we have to watch Sick Party here or if Edge can change who's on the stream. But we've got Vettel now on a lap coming through. I think Edge called it the pig nose section. And his teammate Tolman Davey is right behind. So I'm not sure if they're going to try and swap the slipstream here or just keep going. But it looks like we are still watching Sick Party. But yeah, the two Mercedes getting very, very close. Looks like Tyler might even try and overtake. Tyler has overtaken Vettel on their push laps, and Vettel has had to back out. So we'll see where Tyler Mandavy goes. Coming onto the last straight now with a massive tow. Out of battery, he will go fastest with a 31.4. So that is almost a second ahead of P2, but his teammate Vettel is kind of in the middle of nowhere as he had to back out from that lap.
Let's go Mercedes.
Well, not really, because they were very close on track, and Vettel had to back out of his lap to let Talon and Davey pass. So
They'll cook. It's fine.
that'll ruin his tyres, as he pretty much a full push lap. I did see before that there was some damage from a kick Sauber around Sector 2. As Minmay is starting
Minmay.
his lap now.
That'd be Minmay.
there
He's missing an
damage?
end plate. He's missing on the
But he
front left end plate.
Yeah, I think he might still try and complete this lap though. Remember, you will be a little bit quicker. Oh, there's a Williams.
Tyler
Right on the
caught
side there.
Yeah. Just watching Crondog come around the final corner. Goes P2 with a 131.6.
Wow. That was without a toe.
Yeah, I don't think it's sandbagging anymore,
Oh.
Kyle.
Hold on. Minmay's got a purple Sector 1.
No.
Yes. Yes, he has. And he has no wing, so he'll be pretty rapid down the back straight. So he is someone to look out for. Coming into, what did you call this? The pig nose section?
Yeah, the pig nose.
Pig nose. Coming through the chicane onto the strip. It looks all right. Still got
purple
plenty of
sector
battery to
too.
play with. We're about to watch Greatness, I believe. But he's going to lose quite a lot of time here because he doesn't have a slipstream. We'll see. He's still got quite a lot of battery. See, coming into the final chicane now. Let's see how he takes this. Misses the entire inside curb. Goes past Colpinto. Well, thankfully doesn't Colpinto it. Using all his battery up the line through the final corner. And he will go
P10.
10th. Yeah, that slipstream didn't really help him there.
I'm almost inclined to say Tyler and Crondog are safe.
I would even go as far to say that maybe Drift would be safe. Possibly
Drift-
even Tudor.
Drift, I'm not sure about. Oh, no, yeah, no, Drift is safe. Never mind. I just seen that Drift was on mediums, but that's not his best lap. Tudor might need to
yeah.
go again just because of that medium run. But I think he's watching it at the moment because he's in the pits on softs. Pretty much everyone is
Yeah.
in the pits except for Banglabai, who's just actually started a lap, so we'll go watch that.
I believe Fishlips is on a lap too. He's got plenty of battery.
Yep, so we can actually switch over to Fish Lips.
He's coming into the pits, so
Alright, never mind.
never mind that.
We're back to Bengals.
And I
His
think
teammate.
he's crossed the pit entry line.
I missed it.
Edge.
If you've got it and you can record it, go for it.
Okay. Just looking now, we've got Vettel starting a lap as well.
Yeah, I'm watching Bengals lap, and then I'll switch over to Vettel.
Rightio. Just skipping through.
Oh, that's fun. I can't change the spectator. Oh, there we go. I was like, I can't change the spectator menu. I now can. We're good.
It looks like Dante is finishing a lap as well. Never mind, he comes into the pits. He's 2 tenths down. So we'll go back on with Banglabai.
Banglabai was purple in Sector 2.
But he's got no battery down this whole straight.
Parliament
Tommy
Davies
Davies
left the session. Probably not a bad idea to get him an invite, just in case.
Yeah, I can do that.
Drifts is coming back out. NZT's coming back out. JJ's coming back out. Domino's coming back out. Kodo's coming back out. Buck and Bronco, Crosseyes, and Sick Party are coming out. Bangalabai's gone third with a 31.9.
Where?
We'll go over to Vettel, who'll be the next to set a lap. He does have that Racing Bull in front of him, which will be very interesting to see. I think Wildcard Merc has just gone P5 as well. So the track is getting quicker. We'll just stay on board with Vettel here. Using all of his battery. He's got no more battery left to use. And as he comes across the line, it'll be a 32.7. That is not good enough. Dante...
Not a great lap from Vettel there. What's happened?
Dante needs to get out. Otherwise, he will be the first out.
I think it's too late.
If he's not moving now, then it is too late.
Yeah, just barely. His mechanic hasn't even come out to say where he can go. But
Vettel used battery like a noob. All right, Kai.
Yep.
All right.
As all mercs do.
All right.
However, Vettel is on 100%, so he might be trying to go for another lap.
My controller just died.
Okay.
Cool.
So we've got the two kick Saubers that are pretty close to each other. They don't want to do a repeat of what the Mercedes did before.
Oh, they might.
Get in each other's way.
Because Tudor's in front, right? So if Tudor's safe, he might be trying to push for the lap to give Minmay that slipstream. So.
Yeah, but Tudor might also be in a bit of strife here.
Banglabai has retired, so he feels he's safe.
Just trying to see if he retired in
Dante,
the pits, though.
He did. I can see the Ferrari in the pits.
Okay.
That's fine.
I couldn't say.
Dante's still on an out lap.
Ooh.
He's got 38 seconds to go.
He won't make it.
He's coming through the nose. He could, but it's gonna have. He's gonna have no ERS.
Yeah, I don't think he will make it. Hopefully he doesn't cut the corner here, because that is... I'm pretty sure that's a disqualification now. Even though it was before, but now it's being super enforced.
Alright.
And yeah, you won't have time. 3 seconds. There's also another Williams who fails to make the flag on his outlap, a JJ Gamer.
Yeah, so Dante will be the first out.
Vettel's out. Oh, actually, no, he's using his whole lap, so he might try and go for another lap here.
I'm about to say, we won't say anyone's out until we see the flag.
Sick Party is out.
Sick Party is not necessarily out. He is still going for it. He has no bit battery. I'd say I'm not going to say anyone's
Matty
out
AU crossing the line.
Goes 11th.
Goes 11th. We've got Minmay look at this stream. The slipstream from Tudor and Minmay. As Tudor gets out of his way, I think he is safe, Tudor, but Minmay is not, so he has to really get the last corners just right.
Have a look. Stay on board with Minmay. Actually, I think this is Vettel coming across the line. Is out.
He is out. Let's go Minmet.
Minmay gets
Goes
P14, knocks out
14th.
JJ Gamer. Still not safe though. Nah. Demino has crossed
Demino's
the pit lane,
out.
so he's out. So that means Minmay is safe. Bucking Bronco will be watching this Williams lap very closely.
He goes wide. Not really what you want to do on your last push lap.
Does that affect him?
And he's coming into the
He's
pits.
coming in. Alright. That is... That's all of that. And that's all she spoke. Alright, so we got JJ Gamer, Demino, Vettel, Sick Party, and Dante Eminem into the chat to do those interviews.
I can ping them for you.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be awesome.
And we already have Dante in the call.
Hey team.
Hello. Did you know that you were going to get knocked out and that's why you joined?
Yeah, I've only just got a PC, so I race on PlayStation. I got a PC on Thursday. This is my first time being on an hour ago, and the graphics are all up to fuck. And yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Alright, just trying to get a link to this.
Alright. So we have Tyler, Crone Dog, Chef, Banglabai, TMT Legend, Wildcard Merc, Fishlips, Cross-Eyes, XF Kodo, Drift, Toodle, Matty AU, SJ, Minman, and Bucking Bronco all making it through to Q2. Then JJ Gamer, Demino, Vettel, Sick Party, and Dante Eminem have been knocked out in Q1, unfortunately.
Yeah, not great from the Williams. Both Williams knocked out in Q1.
Yeah, I mean, they did have that Div 6 driver in Sick Party, so it's, look, in all fairness, it's probably not surprising that Sick Party has been knocked out, but it is good practice for tomorrow, which will be his division.
Yeah, I definitely feel like he would be up there. In Div 6.
Yeah, and as Dito said, Jay missed out his lap and Six Party is reserving up, so it's not a bad result. We did see Dynasty get points here in Div 4, and he did get knocked down in Q1.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to overtake you, get a good result, so you never know what'll happen.
Exactly, so I'm just going to check who we have in the comms box. You know what? We'll start it off. Oh, Dante Eminem's gone.
Yep.
Alright.
And Demino's not joining.
That's fine. Let's find out what's happened to Dante Eminem.
I think he just said that his because he's new to PC and it was kind of all over the place with his graphics. Right, might get these interviews started
If
then,
you wanna
Edge.
kick it off, that would be good.
All right. I think first we might go with Sick Party. Sick Party, what happened, mate? Was it just the pace? So, because you are in Div 6, reserving up in Div 5, or what happened there?
I was on actually a pretty good lap, or like before I mucked it up. It was like the corner before the back straight. I went a bit deep in there and it just lost me like 7/10 of my lap, or something around that. So went a bit deep and it screwed me over.
Yeah, it's especially that corner. I was saying to Edge before the stream even started that yeah, I was having trouble there. So yeah, it's not really surprising that people would make a mistake there that ultimately cost them. But I'll pass you over to Edge if he has any questions for you.
No, I think you answered my question. Is sort of what's going on with qualifying and all that sort of stuff. So I think you answered my question.
All right. Well, yeah. Good luck in the race, Sick Party, and good luck tomorrow as well in Div 6.
Yeah, I'll probably need it. So, see yous.
So yeah. All right, we'll move over to. I'm not going to say the shock of Q1 because he was here last week, but we'll go over to Vettel. What happened
Actually,
on
it was
that-
Q2 last week.
Okay, that's fine. What happened
Same
in
thing.
the with the toe with Tyler in the first run?
So Dynasty said just do like your laps together, and then Tyler was gaining massively, and I noticed it. So I pulled over, let him through, and with that, I guess it was more a teamwork game. I went into the pits, and I have no idea how, but I didn't improve. I ran out of battery on the last few turns, and I'm honestly disgusted with myself. But head up high, well, third or second last to first challenge. That's the goal. But
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, we saw Dynasty last night, 18th, and he did 14th or something like that. So it is, as we've said, easy to overtake around this track. So no, hopefully, no, um, no hurdles in the race.
Yeah, hopefully not at all. But it will be good to see you come through the grid because we definitely know that your race pace is better than your qualifying pace most of the time. So I do
Most of the
expect that
time.
we'll see you coming up there a bit.
Hopefully.
But yeah, thanks for jumping in.
Good. Good luck, boys.
Cheers.
Good luck,
And then
Vettel.
last but not least, we have JJ Gamer.
Hello, boys. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing, man?
A bit unfortunate to be knocked out of one, but it is what it is, and we'll move on from there.
Yeah, I was about to say we did see you on that initial lap, but did you just run out of time, or was it the timing off from that? Do you reckon?
Yeah, so on my second run, my first one on the softs, I fueled with an extra fuel a lap to give my teammate a tow, which unfortunately that didn't work out for him either, but yeah, just came across final straight and crossed the line just less than a second after the checkered flag got waved, so just slightly mistimed there, unfortunately.
Sorry to quickly cut this interview off. Minmay has just lost his front wing and has almost taken out XF Kodo.
Ooh.
So that's not good. But yeah, no. You look like you had a bit of pace there, JJ. So can we see some more during the race, probably? Do you reckon?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I was surprised what my pace was with the mediums, with, most of the cars behind me setting times on softs that was slower than mine. So, I mean, we'll see where we stack up with the other cars with the different strategies and all that. But by the looks of it, I have a chance to come back into the points.
I just saw that on stream. Bangla gets a five-place group penalty. Sorry, JJ.
I think that's for collision
just-
inside the pit.
Yeah, coming into the pits.
That's not good.
Not at all. Yeah, sorry to cut you off on your interview.
No, you're all good.
Go back to what you were saying. I don't know if I cut you off. Sorry.
No, you guys are alright. I mean, when stuff happens on track, you gotta, point it out and say what's happening. But yeah, I mean, looks like the pace was there, especially the mediums up against some of the people on their first soft runs. So, I mean, we'll see how we stack up with the different strategies and if there are any incidents that could potentially ruin the race or like anything else that could happen.
Yeah. As long as you sort of keep it out of any crashes or anything, then yeah, you should be fine
Yeah,
to
that's
at
the
least
main
get
thing.
some points.
Yeah, that's the main thing for tonight. Just keep it clean and make up as many positions as I can.
All right. Well, thank you for jumping in. It's a shame we didn't have we didn't actually get to do the interview with Dante Eminem or Damino. Both for different reasons, I guess. But Thank you for jumping in to
Yeah, I mean-
JJ Gamer, to Sick Party, and to Vettel as well. But yeah, JJ, all the best for the race, man.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Nice.
Good luck, mate. We've just got Banglabai in the chat saying that was a weird penalty. I wasn't with him when I saw when it happened, so it was like the slightest tap coming into the pits. So very unlucky for him. We've got Dante that's joined back to the VC.
Hello,
Yeah,
Dante.
sorry. Yeah, hey mate, sorry, I thought we'd finished, so I
No,
jumped
no,
out.
no. You're all good. Welcome back. No, it's good. We were just kind of asking because you didn't seem to go out for a second run. So were you? What's the strategy behind that?
No, I went out or I tried going out for a third run. It just, like I said, I've just got to PC like literally on Thursday, and I haven't set this up, so all the graphics and all that are.
Okay. Alright, no, that's fair. Okay, sorry. I didn't actually realize that was going to be the reason. But yeah. No, that's all good.
Oh. Your slips has crashed out.
Fish Slips has crashed out. Which actually means that we'll have 9 people. I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure Fish Slips doesn't get... I'm pretty sure we've seen this before. Fish Slips out of qualifying.
Yeah,
That also looks like he's gone straight on.
it does. Not too sure what's happened there.
No, not at all.
That might have to be looked at for intentionally trying to start at the back, which is against the rules.
That is a possibility as well. I didn't catch it on stream though. I just saw the retirement and where his car was.
No.
So we'll have a look at it. I'm sure the stewards will be interested in what's happened there. But yeah, no, that's all good. So we've got, I think, 5 minutes left to qualifying now.
I believe so. I can't see anything, but yep.
Yeah, neither. I just have yellows in sector 2. 5 minutes left. Fish Slips will DC. Yeah, that is a possibility, Thunderbolts, but we need to know why. So, if the stewards decide to look into it for an intentional, then he needs to provide that footage saying this will DC'd. Because when you will DC,
Yeah.
the AI should take over, from my understanding.
I believe so. I
Unless
don't know.
it's
I'm not on
penalty.
wheel, so
Yeah, I was about to say neither. I'm on controller, so I
Yeah.
don't know. Banglabai has retired from the session in pits. I do also want to say thank you for joining us, Dante, if you're still here. If you're not, that's all good. But thank you for jumping in as well. So that's all good.
just to point out, there's a bit of a car park. Krondog is right behind. I think that's Tyler. I was going to say that they have to be very careful because if you're right up behind someone for a little bit too long, they will get a penalty for blocking.
Friends,
So
it's got
It
to be
is a
looked
rule.
at because retiring on track because he's crashed out. It does actually set him back to 10th, so he's not going to be in Q3. We're not saying he's done it, but it's a rule that needs to be investigated. So don't act like we're blaming him. It's just that's something that may need to be investigated, okay?
we're not stewards, so
Yeah, I'm not a steward in the slightest. I'm a commentator and a racer, that's it.
and an onboard steward, but
No,
oh, you're not.
I note stuff. That's it.
Okay.
I'm the onboard. I just note it. That's for someone else's decision to look into.
Right. We've got the two McLarens really close to each other on track. There's SJ leading Krondog, so hopefully it's not another repeat of what happened with the Mercedes in Q1.
Let's have a look.
Taking very different lines there.
Yeah. SJ is leading this time, though. So that's very interesting. We have a question from Rat Daddy saying, you think Tyler should be moved up a div? I actually don't think anyone should be moved up a div. I think everyone has their tracks, and then by the end of the season, the best will come out on top. So I think it's interesting that we do have people calling for people to move up a division, and then as soon as another driver goes up there,
SJ's
they'll
backed
stop
out.
calling. Yeah, SJ has backed out, but that may be because of the fact that Krondog is on that lap. So we'll have a look at what
Yeah.
happens here.
SJ comes into the pits.
Yeah, SJ will come into this because he is most likely safe. Krondog goes P2 with
Ooh.
131.580. So the only one not to set a time is Midmess so far.
and he is on his out lap. It
And
doesn't
Exif
look like
Kodo has
there's
wing damage coming out of the pits.
out of the pits.
Yep.
Did he hit the wall on the left or something?
Yeah, on the outside.
Oh, I did not see that.
I just watched it. Yeah,
And,
Exif Kodo does have that wing damage.
SJ is retired.
Yeah.
Is SJ safe here? There's a lot of people out on track.
I think Two Doors
only
gonna
6
be,
people.
I think Two Doors going to be the measuring stick here.
2 doors on a lap. So I'm really hoping these people get out of his way. There's a lot of traffic up here.
Yeah, he's got the McLaren who's done a lap, and then he's got everyone else who's out on a out lap.
These people need to be very careful of 2 door.
So it's like TMT's gotten out of the way, which is good. Now he's just going to get past the Astons who are slowing down. He's gone purple sector 2. 3 tenths down on his, or 3 tenths up on his time.
Still got plenty of battery to play with.
Yeah, it kicks
Just
up.
get a bit of
Not really
slipstream from the
burning
Aston.
battery.
No, maybe just keeping it for the last straight coming out of this little chicane here.
We'll have a look. The Aston is very close behind.
People have had a lot of issues with running out of battery before the line.
He's
This
burning
Toodle is going to
everything.
burn it all the way up to the line. He'll still run out of deploy.
Yeah, he'll run out of deploy and he'll go P6.
I'm not too sure if that's safe.
It's very interesting from that one. I think the McLaren driver will come in and will retire as well. So we'll go have a look at the passes of NZ Chef and Cross Eyes there.
Just one thing to point out, XF Kodo's started his lap and he has neither front wing end plate.
Yes. Or half a front wing on the right. So he is going to try his best to set that lap time. I would say Tyler and Crone Dog are safe.
They should be.
Well, Two Doors set a lap. He's pretty much out. We'll just have an eye on Chef here. He comes around. So this will be the Haas boys and and Wildcard Merc actually. So we'll see if Chef improves. Chef goes P6. Cross Eyes goes P9. Wildcard Merc will be the next to cross the line. He goes nowhere. He is out of qualifying. In P11, we've got Fishlips who's also out. XF Kodo most likely is out since he has no battery left. Matty is burning as well. Minmay is
Got
burning
Minmay
as
finishing
well.
his lap.
I'll let you take this away for Minmay.
All the way up to the line, and he goes 12th fastest. He's out in Q2. Again, no slipstream, which may have stuffed him. XF Kodo will be out. We've got Matty out of battery, but still going to cross the line.
Goes P6.
And he goes 6th fastest.
Two Door might be out.
TMT goes quicker. Cross Eyes is out. Got 2 door who takes the flag, and that is it.
Cross Eyes might be going for it though. He's in hot lap.
I don't think he was. He was going pretty slow
Yeah.
through sector 2.
So that'll be Cross Eyes, Wildcard Merc, Minmay, and Fishlips, and XF Kodo. So it'd actually be really interesting to speak to Fishlips and find out what happened coming into that turn 1. Find out what's going on there. Toodle,
Yeah, same
very
with,
close from elimination though. NZT P9, very close as well. Drift, also very close. It's very close between P11 and P6, I would say. 3 tenths separating.
Very close.
You got
Just
SJ
proves how
got-
powerful the slipstream is. As
Okay.
yeah, Cross Eyes has taken the flag.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. I just see the agenda.
Yeah, okay. I don't think you see my point. The slipstream is very powerful here.
Oh no, Slipstream is very powerful, but some people didn't have a Slipstream.
I know. That's what I
He
mean.
will
Catch
not
up
take the flag, and he will go into pit lane.
and waste a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's fine. Gives us time to relax, get the message out for those drivers to join the.
Yeah, I can do that
PC.
for you.
If you could do that, that would be awesome. And then we can go from there.
trying to find XF Kodos. There it is. All right. So out in Q2, we have got Crosseyes, Wildcard Merc, Minmat, Fishlips, and XF Kodo. Still pretty quick, pretty close edge.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing major. I think the biggest shock of Q2 was not who was eliminated. It's that Banglabai penalty. Because that is going to
Oh, yeah,
affect
that-
him.
Go ahead, gentlemen.
Hello. I'll get you to mute
That
up
is-
just for a second.
Wildcard Merc.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just having a look at who we've got. So we've got Wildcard Merc and Crosseyes. My arch nemesis from last season. You know what? We'll start with Crosseyes. How you doing, man?
Yeah, mate, not too bad.
That's good. Look, I mean, the obvious question is obviously what happened. But I guess the second question was this sort of the strategy? Was the toe? Or was that sort of something that you were just like, I need to get this toe, otherwise I'm not qualifying?
Oh, mate, I was up 5/10 before the toe even come in, and I lost the rear going into a corner and lost 6/10. So I was lucky to improve that lap, to be honest. So toe didn't really benefit me. Would have benefited me. I would have been up, P4-ish with the time. But the game's the game. Now I've got to deal with walls and a mid pack.
Yeah, and it is Vegas, and we've seen how deadly the mid pack is in Div 4 actually, with that massive crash we had on the start. So
Yeah, can't wait.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. So definitely keep your head down there. But yeah, going from dominating in Hungary and driver of the day sort of stuff to knocked out in Q2, it's got to be a bit of a hit to the confidence, right?
Not really. As I said, Hungary's my favourite track. I've done thousands of laps on it over the time of the F1 games. Vegas, I have done 6 laps, and they were just then in qualifying. So,
No practice.
nah. I've finished work late and got no time. So,
All right.
it was the best I could do at a short notice.
Well, you've got another 25 laps to practice, so
And see how we go.
yeah, no worries. Cheers for jumping in, man.
Cheers, mate.
All right, I will let you take over the next one, which would be. We'll go with Fishlips. Actually, no, we'll go with Memme. We'll go with your driver, so you can interview your driver.
All right, get him in there.
Hello, mate. How are we?
Yeah, not too bad. How is it yourself?
I guess a bit better than last week, but still not the place where we want to be, hey?
Yeah, just looked like there wasn't too much of a toe with you and Tudor. We saw it in Q1. That seemed to help you, but not really here in Q2. What kind of happened there?
It was just a bit of the timing with all the boys coming out the pits there. I knew that it was going to be a tough situation with all the traffic and stuff behind. I think there was people on laps as well, and Tudor was on his flying lap. He was up on time, and I didn't want to, get in the way of him. He already had quite a chunk of traffic, and so I figured he would be all right with the tow. And I was feeling confident, and so I said, you focus on your lap and get yourself across the line, and I'll just try and piece it together myself. I think, yeah, the boys ahead of you will tell you a bit along, but I hope your time. So I just tried to give it what I had there, and I stuffed a little bit through that left, right, left. I had a bit of a long shot after my first lap earlier, where I went a bit early, which caused me to spin. But yeah, I mean, it was a bit sad again. Obviously, I think I could have put the power through a bit earlier, coming out of the last corner there, and that might have. It would have jumped me up into 12th or wherever it was, place just ahead of me, I think. And I mean, you never know. It's been a very close grid from what I've seen, especially in the mid pack for the 2 quality sessions so far. So, I mean, it could have been anyone that went out there, but just with the way that the cookie crumbled for me with the traffic and stuff like that, it just hurt me a little bit there. I feel, and that's just the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah. As we were saying before, it's a very tricky track to get right and pretty easy to overtake. So hope you have a good race and yeah, good luck to stay out of incidents.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Do my best.
Alrighty, let's jump over to. We'll go to Lord Darth Taylor.
Hey, how we doing tonight?
Good. How are you doing?
Actually, a lot better. I still have pretty damn good confidence from last week.
Yeah, no, we've.
I actually.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's good. I was about to say, yeah, we've seen a bit of an improvement in qualifying. So, does that mean that you might be a threat for the win at the race today?
Not with these lap times. I don't know what these lap times are putting down in Q3, but we'll see. It depends on how lap 1 goes. Depends on how the first lap and the first set of pit stops goes.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like the gloves are now off in Q3, from what I can tell.
I mean, I would have had a faster lap. It's just it was just poor timing on my part and poor ERS management. But it's not a big deal. I'm confident with where I am. As long as I can get a decent launch, I should be able to stay within the top pack. But honestly, in my opinion, I don't have a 5-second penalty to deal with this week, so a little bit.
No worries. Well, that's all good. It's good to speak to you again. I'm hoping that we'll be able to see you do some good moves around the circuit here to possibly get up into the top 10.
All right. Well, good luck. Good luck, everybody. Have a good night.
No worries.
Good luck, mate.
Alrighty, we'll quickly run through a couple more. We've got CWS Racing or CSW Racing.
Is XF Kodo, I believe.
XF Kodo. How you
Hello?
doing today, man?
Good.
That's
Well,
good.
no-
Alright.
Do
Do
you
you
want
wanna-
to work with?
I do have a question. Coming out of the pits, we saw you hit a wall, and you got a bit of damage. What happened there?
Oh yeah, well, I was coming and I wasn't really paying attention, and then at the last second, I saw my screen and I tried to turn, but I just hit it.
So a bit of a misjudgment from your end.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's sort of the things that happen. It's very tight pit exit here, so it's something to look out for in the race, I guess.
Yeah, don't want to do that in the race.
Hopefully not. Right, we've got 5 minutes left in qualifying, so I'll let you go, but good luck in the race, mate, and hope to see you up the front.
Yeah.
Let's get this prediction going. Just going to quickly pause this while I do this. Let's start the prediction of who will get pole. Give me some names, guys. Let's go through some names.
Am I allowed to give you a name?
Go for it.
Bucking Bronco.
What was that?
Bucking Bronco. He is right up there, right on pole.
I think we've got Banglabai as well, don't we?
Yep, right behind
and
him.
And Tyler.
Tyler, SJ, and Tudor. Tudor is definitely going to be up there, I believe. I'm putting my points on him.
We'll put SJ, and then who else is left? You know what? I'm gonna throw one in here because I think we haven't seen his true pace yet. Corn Dog.
That's what I was thinking too.
We'll put it on for a 2-minute prediction.
He's
Get your
he's
votes.
about to leave the pits now.
Hence why I put on a 2-minute prediction.
Okay.
You got 2 minutes.
Yep, I guess that's just started. Tudor's not on the pole. I've been scammed.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah? But yeah, I'm
I reckon
pretty
P2.
sure
I reckon he gets P2.
Banglabai had a massive tow from one of the Astons, so I'm gonna put my points on. Not gonna say.
Oh,
Not gonna say. I don't want to.
He's
I don't want to. I don't want to. What's the word?
jinx it.
Nah. Oh, yeah. But
You don't want to.
kind of
You want the odds. not
tamper.
in your favor.
Tamper. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't want
the
to
odds.
tamper with. Yeah, and
The
people's predictions.
integrity of Rosh Racing League's predictions for polls.
Yeah. Well, we're in Vegas, so we have to gamble. So
Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna go all in.
It is obligatory that you have to go all in for any prediction you do.
Okay.
I can't vote because reasons. Because I kind of created it,
Yeah.
so I can't vote. No Twitter option for prediction. Rigged.
Yep. It is rigged. That's what I said, Kaya.
Look, I'll be honest. One, I don't think Tudor gets it. Two, I may have forgotten. I thought I put him in there. So
You
my
can't
bad.
just forget about the kicks, mate.
I very much.
You can't
can.
just forget about him.
I'm very much.
He did
trying
that.
to.
He did that lap, his P5 lap, with no slipstream. So,
You should be able to hear me. I can see that my mic is going up, Kyo. So
yeah, I can hear
yeah.
on the stream.
Oh, I'm quite
Yeah,
fucked. Yeah,
pretty
it's 'cause-
quiet.
Yeah, I turned it down a bit
Yeah,
because I
what?
thought you could hear the fan because it's king hot where I am. There we go. Okay, I've turned up a bit. You should be able to hear me now. Let me know if that's better. I don't unplug that shit as well.
I have forgotten to put on my points.
Nice.
Oopsies.
Good job.
No, I'm just
Tyler-
giving everyone else a fair chance.
All right, well, don't put a prediction on Tyler because he's just come out of the pits.
He
The-
definitely has enough time, though, I believe.
Dynasty.
125. It's going to be close.
You've either cooked or you haven't. This is a problem.
Yeah, he's cooked Tyler. That's what you mean.
He's either cooked Tyler or he's cooked with timing.
He's just cooked.
Although, SJ is giving Crondog a toe. He has let him through, so this would be very interesting to see what
Crandog did
does
go out a
here.
bit earlier, so they're gonna do the double toe.
Oh, okay. Then either Pep's cooked, one of the two. But would that give that also gives a toe
Yes,
to Matty
Pep.
as well? 130.
Crandog
Whoa!
goes.
That's a quick lap there. All right. So,
We've got
That's very
TNT
interesting.
starting his lap. Tudor starting his lap.
everyone's starting his lap. I think the one to watch is going to be Tyler though. 34 seconds left, and he's just entered the DRS zone.
He's got no toe though.
I don't.
He's out of battery.
He's out of battery too. He's the only
This
one on an outlap.
might be Mercedes in the mud here. He's
see.
gonna have to do a lap on 50 battery.
He might be able to do that though. We do know that there is a couple of sections as there is a spin.
Chef is invalidated.
Chef's invalidated.
Yep.
Tyler is starting his lap, so Chef goes P8 currently. He'll be the first one out of qualifying. Crondog currently on the pole. Next to set a lap will be Drift, who is not getting a toe at all, but is 3/10 down on his time.
I'm
Or
just
3/10
waiting to see
up on his time,
Tyler's first sector split.
Have a look.
Let's see.
He's
He
up.
is a 10th quicker,
He is a 10th quicker.
but he's going to lose it all in the middle sector. He's still in hot lap 3 here, so not really trying to get the battery back.
We'll have a
Got
look.
Drift finishing his lap now.
It'll be Drift and then
And he
SJ,
goes
P3.
Third fastest.
SJ has invalidated.
Oh no.
We'll have a look at Matty, who's
Got
gonna
Matty.
used all of his deployment, sends it into that final, goes P8, knocks Chef
Only
down to
8.
9th. Next to set a lap will be TMT Legend. Where can
Followed
the
closely by Tudor.
TMT
TMT
take it?
Goes
10th.
10th.
Tudor goes 6th, beating SJ. Now remembering that Banglabai does have that 5-place grid penalty, Buckenbrook goes pole,
Whoa.
Banglabai goes pole.
Banglabai. Now,
But
remember Banglabai does have that 5th place.
yeah, and
So I'm not
Tyler's
sure if that-
invalidated.
Does that count for the prediction?
I would say he gets pole position because
No one voted for him.
no one voted for him.
Everyone loses their points.
No, I don't think everyone loses their points. I think no one just
Oh.
gets it. But that is very interesting. Because, technically speaking, if you look at it, the qualifying results is Banglabai gets pole. Oh, that's interesting.
What's
That is
interesting?
very interesting. Banglabai has basically said his 5 place grid penalty is from Bronco, and he's impeded Banglabai twice.
Yeah. I did see it was coming into the pits, and it looked like Bronco was going pretty slow. As I think you need to turn your mic up a bit.
I don't know why. I'm pretty much as high as I can get. Like, I'm not going to inhale my mic, but we'll be fine. Alright. So, Banglabai is on pole. Bucking Broncos in second. Crane Dogs in third. Drifts is in fourth. Tyler's in fifth. Tudor in sixth. SJ in seventh. Matty in eighth. NZ Chef in ninth. And TMT Legend rounds out the top 10. Getting a 132-0. The only person in Q3 to be with over a second from qualifying.
Yeah, it just looks like Bangalbai's come too hot into the pits. He has sent us a clip. But yeah, I do think that is on him to take it nice and carefully into the pits. But again, I'm not a steward, so not gonna.
Yeah, Banglabai, I would
anything about that.
I would delete those and put it into the stewards when it comes down to it. Yeah, I would put it into the stewards. You can create reports. Remembering reports do close at 12 a.m.
3.5 hours from now.
Yeah, 3.5 hours from now. So I would chuck it in as soon as you can. I'm going to turn myself down again. Because
No, you're fine.
No. I'm spiking on stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have to try and
No. We're
turn
good,
my
we're
mic down, so...
No.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
good.
Okay.
I have myself set to a certain decibel level so I don't peak in red, but everyone's pretty much there.
Alright, here we go. If you want to take it away.
Alright, we'll start off the lap with Bucking Bronco being
that
in
was
first.
quick.
Now, on the outside of the track there, no incidents coming across. He comes across Crone Dog, sliding it into turn 1. Crone Dog has to go wide to do avoiding action. Tyler moves up to P3. No
There's a crash at the
incidents
back.
I was about to literally say, no incidents so far, but there's a crash at the back with JJ.
Yeah, we've got a VSC.
We're under VSC. Everyone is on mediums as well. But no one is...
XF Kodo looks to be bump drafting crosswise under the VSC.
Let's have a look.
There's a lot of damage though. I think Minma's got damage.
Try to have
Damino's got damage.
Yeah, Minmay's got damage. Damino does not have damage.
No, okay, I'm blind. Sorry.
Sick Party has
Sick Party
damage.
does.
Vettel, I'm trying to check. What was the incident? It was it's people not taking turn 1 properly, that's why. Vettel does not
Vettel
have
does
damage.
not.
Fish Lips has damage.
No front right.
Dante doesn't have damage, and I think
JJ Gamer does.
JJ does. So only a couple of cars with damage. Obviously, that will be... I'm sure there'll be a report that will go in about that. But as you can see, the possible race strategies here are to go mediums to hards here. So I think it's a bit early for people to pit. Obviously, we are under a VSC. So it does mean...
Looks like they're going green again.
And they've gone
There
green.
it is.
Crone Dog,
Yeah,
right up the back of Bronco there. I'm
SJ
just going to
gets
say
the
Bronco.
run on Tudor.
I'm... Yeah. And Banglabai gets the run on Tyler, already moving up to P3. Banglabai obviously qualifying on pole, but having that 5-place grid penalty did put him down to 6th behind SJ Drifts, Tyler, and Bucking Bronco, and Crone Dog. So he'll be wanting to gain time quick as he goes side by side with Bucking Bronco and gets past him as well. Now let's keep it clean into turn 1 again, guys, please.
So there's a bit of a tap between Maddie and I think it was Chef coming into turn 1.
Maddie and Chef. Can we check if SJ is lagging? I don't think he is.
He's not, I don't think so.
Nah. Nah, he's good. That's fine. Yeah, no, we're good.
I'm just trying to find the closest battle on track, and it looks like SJ's re-ended Drift.
I'm about to say, I think the closest battle is the battle.
Just the whole train.
Yeah,
The whole train.
I don't think it is. Let's have a look. We'll just keep going. Banglabai and Krondog have started to pull away a bit though. But that has also just been closed up by a few people. Tyler already in overtake, wanting to get past Bronco, who's overtake himself. Very high difference in battery at the moment. But the DRS is open, so we should start seeing some swapping around happening, unless Krondog is keeping it for the moment. Looks like fair. There's a very high difference in battery at the moment. I've just noticed something. TMT is underfueled.
Yep, and I was just about to say, it looks like he's on very high wings. There's a crash at the back. It is...
Fish lips going into the braking area. JJ has pit as well.
Demino and Minmay going side by side. Remember, Minmay does have that damage through turn 1. It looks like it's just ahead.
Absolutely. Sorry, this has been action-packed. I've not been able to keep up what's going on in chat. We do have 41 viewers. That is absolutely amazing. 9 away from the big 50 there. We'll just keep an eye on all of this. Krondog running the Oscar Piastri helmet as well. They're taking that corner so shallow. I wouldn't be surprised if there's already going to be some penalties that are going to be handed out soon.
Yeah, I think I saw SJ getting a warning as well when he rear-ended drift.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at the gap to leader. From Krondog to Vettel, it is 9 seconds. Whoa, that was an interesting move there from Tyler.
Did just see that.
That was very interesting, as they're going side by side.
Not too sure what happened.
Both burning. We'll go on board with Drift, who has a front row seat for this. Neither of them have DRS as well.
Yeah. It's very close. SJ has a little sniff down the inside as well. He gets through on Drift. But yeah, Bucking Broncos out of DRS from the leaders.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think Krondog and Banglabai will start running away with this. That'll be very...
Yeah, as Krondog sends the fastest lap.
Tudor and Drift going side by side. Drift seems to have the inside line, which will help him through here. But
oh, he's still there.
Oh, is that damage? No, it's not. Matty actually taking the right response to that and swinging all the way out wide to give Tudor that option to come back out.
Yeah, that just looks like...
To have Cross-Eyes getting a double overtake.
Whoa!
And a bit of damage from Chef as well. From the looks of it.
Yeah, XF Kodo tried to follow Cross-Eyes through on his teammate.
Yeah.
As Demino overtakes TMT, it goes off track, and there it is, 3 second pen. That's the
first 3 seconds is Demino. That's very interesting.
As Toodle...
That gap from Krondog to Banglabai, that's a bit of a concern. Oh, Banglabai to Tyler, sorry. Yeah, Krondog and Banglabai to Tyler, that's a bit of a concern already.
But remember, neither of them had DRS when they were chasing, as Tudor was just out of DRS. Due to that little spin, as Drift goes for it on SJ, Bucking Bronco goes for it on Tyler.
Cross-Eyes goes through on Matty. Except
Kodo goes through on Chef.
What other moves are we going to see coming into this corner?
This is all in one big train, so everyone has
the train
DRS.
is starting to split. I think the only person who is by themselves at the moment is Tudor. As a 1.2
Damino going side by side with Wildcard Merc. Sorry, through the last corner. They're still side by side coming through turn 1.
Team T Legend has Pit.
Too sure what happened there. I think he had some damage.
We'll have a look. He does have a little bit of damage. So he will come in, put on those hards. He can go the rest of the race on those hards.
Yeah, the tie wear here for the hard is very good. They can go the whole way and still only be about 20%.
Just keep an eye on Chef, as Damino has now caught him. That damage is not going to be good for Chef, and it's unfortunate that it may be self-inflicted. Or, sorry, internal team battle that actually happened there. Just go back up as Tyler has gotten past Bronco again. Really trying to break that DRS to Bronco.
Yeah, he's really pushing.
He's broken it.
But just wait for the DRS detection point.
I think he's got
Looks
it.
like coming
Oh,
around this
oh.
corner.
Or does he have it? He has it.
He's got it, yes.
He just got it.
Just barely. But here's SJ right on the back of Drift. See if he can go for the move. But we've got some team games here from the Astons.
Oh, that's.
Backs out, and SJ goes right into the side of Bucking Bronco.
Ooh, that's interesting, to be honest.
Trying to see if he's got some damage.
No damage on
he's got-
SJ. No visible damage.
Right. No damage.
Nah, no damage on any car, so that's good. SJ will try to go for the move here, almost forcing the issue.
Ooh.
Cutting across the pit lane. So he's cut the pit lane there, so that's a penalty. No.
I don't think it is.
He's crossed the white line on the exit. But that
Got
actually
Minna
has...
and Wildcard Merc side by side.
I was about to say, that actually has made Tyler also break DRS now. As Tudor gets past Drift because of all of this.
Oh, again. Bucking Bronco is just... Oh,
and
we've got a
Bronco's
retirement.
out. Oh my goodness.
People need to slow down.
Oh,
two doors in the air.
yellows. Oh no.
Chef gets 10 second. Both the kicks I know have damage now. I think Vettel's got damage. I think. No damage for Vettel, luckily.
What's happened there?
Sick Party's got damage. Damino's got damage. Wildcard Merc has got damage. Except Kodo. Trying to see anyone else that does. Maddie's got
Drift ha-
damage.
Drift doesn't have damage. Cross size.
I
has
wouldn't be
damage.
surprised if he did.
Drift has gone wide as well. He's
Gone
outbroke
very deep.
himself.
Careful of the entry, the re-entry. There's a lot of cars. If he stays still for too long, he gets DQ'd. It looks like he's going
Lamb
again.
has just put, on the bright side, at least Div 5 got further than Div 2. All I'm saying is, Lamb, this is dry.
Yeah, and looks like it's not a VSC, it's a full safety car. So we're going to see
Yeah.
a lot of people coming into the pits. A lot of people repairing that front wing, and the hards, like you said before, can go the whole way.
I just want to point out, Vettel doesn't have damage.
It
I
definitely
imagine
looked
that
like he did.
everyone is going to come in the pit, though, and that will hold up a fair few amount of people. One of them being...
Very slow.
Yeah.
Tudor's going to get held up here. Find his teammate of Minmeh.
Yeah, and I think Wildcard's getting held up as well. Yeah, because Kodo's still in the pits. So
We're
Wildcard's
going to
also
see a
going to get
lot
held
of
up.
position changes here.
Yeah. I
Got
actually
Vettel up
think
to 10. Sick Party up 10. Never mind, he's just come... Oh, yep,
TMT's
up
just
9 now.
rocketed up because he pit early. But Edge Div 2
Yeah.
had 60 in in 5 seconds. Bronco,
Yeah.
what I would suggest is opening up a ticket and making sure that you have your clips ready to go. So then you can report it. Unfortunately, man, there's not really much we can do. Because the race has started. So,
Which commentators?
yeah. Report it, go from there. That would be my suggestion. Unfortunately, it happens. It shouldn't, but it happens. You won't get the Lance
Yeah.
Stroll award, I swear.
Just cars side by side. That's guaranteed to happen.
Especially at Vegas, where it's a tight track and everyone's vying for position.
And a tight part of the track. So,
Yeah.
just... I was about to say, do we think we're going to see some safety cars? And then that came. So,
So it's your fault,
guess
with.
that's...
There you go, Bronco.
Sorry.
Don't report the driver. Report Sauber.
No.
The Sauber team.
Tudor was involved in that, so
Okay.
his
That
will
doesn't
get
help.
reported.
It doesn't help.
But just to point out, it looks like Dante is quite far behind the pack, and backing everyone else up. So I'm not too.
I don't necessarily
sure.
think he's
Yeah, he's
backing-
catching.
I was about to say, I don't necessarily think he's backing everyone up. I think he was just that far behind. I do want to
I
point
thought
out...
this was the pack that got held up in the pits.
No, it would be the pack that got held up in the pits because of the fact of double stacking. Governor as well early in the lap. Yeah. Again, fucking the only thing you can do is just report it and go from there. Unfortunately. Well, we've got a bit of a lull in the racing while we're waiting for Dante and his group to catch up. Some big movers already. XF Kodo is up 8, Vettel's up 10, Zig Party's up 9, and then you've got Tudor and NZ Chef who are down 13 and 10 respectively, and Drift who is down 9, but Dante is up 7.
Yeah. Considering
So-
he started, was it last?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it was. Yeah, that's amazing.
Everyone has
from
gained
him.
a position. I just realized Bucking Bronco started first, so technically speaking, if everyone stayed in the position that they qualified in, everyone would be up 1 place.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not
Yep. That's right.
good. Fishlips and JJ Gamer, the only one to be in the positions that they started in so far. So,
Yeah. Just to point out, I was looking at tires. JJ Gamer's on 6 lap hards, so they will go the way, but they might not be too great
he
by the
did
end.
pit lap 2.
Yeah, lap 1, I
Yeah.
think.
Bronco, it's not fun. We've all experienced it. We all get what you're going through. It's just... I would speak to your TP and just go through a couple of things, because the problem is if you say something here and someone reports it, that can also be penalized. So, I get it. Take a breather. Go grab a beer. Relax. If you're old enough to drink, I do want to clarify that. If you're old enough to drink, grab a beer.
Not gonna.
We're not
gonna
promoting
tell
underage
kids to drink,
drinking.
but yeah.
No. If you're a child, drink solo. If you're an adult, drink hard solo.
Yeah, same thing.
No, it's hard
Yeah,
rated
it's
now,
the
isn't it?
guys in this lot. Oh,
Alright.
I don't even know.
Enough
Different
talking,
name.
Enough talking crap. I'm taking your advice, Edge. Go, Lamb. You can drink some red cordial.
Same thing.
Alright. Keep an eye on Chrome Dog here. Trying to get the last heat into the tires. Banglabai not letting him go.
Toodle.
Toodle's
What happened
retired.
to Toodle?
He's crashed. What? On the
Um,
green flag.
I'm not too sure what happened.
What's happened there?
There's a massive gap, so maybe a
We're not back under safety car.
bit of a brake check or coming in too hot. I'm not too sure. But we are under racing again. Demino's got past Fishlips, who had not too great of a restart.
I'm so confused on what happened with the two-door incident.
I might just try and find out.
That might be up to you with Ted Kravitz, sorry.
Yeah. Ted Kravitz is on his way.
You have, I think that was Cross Eyes and SJ. And Maddie, all right next to each other as well, as SJ would try to push past Tyler here. Just keeping an eye on all of this sort of stuff. You never know who's going to be the next. I'm going to say victim.
Victim.
Russell and crashed on the restart. Okay, thank you, Ash. I would say victim.
A victim of Vegas.
Did he been at avoiding the Haas? Maybe. That is a possibility.
Just to point out, already it looks like TMT has lost DRS to the cars in front. Same
Yeah.
with Dante.
Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting group that we've got going on here, because Cross Eyes might also be might be about to lose it as well from the top 4.
Yeah, very interesting. Looks like we've got
Never mind.
no
He's back
moves.
within 5 tenths. Yep, everyone's back within 5 tenths. Except for
Okay,
Dante.
well, we've got Drift right on the back of Minmay.
Vettel.
DRS is now enabled.
Looking towards XF Coda, the 2 youngest drivers on the grid, I think.
Not too sure.
I know Drift has gotten past Midmay, but he's still side by side. Midmay has done Sauber have done this dance before. Div 6
Ooh, Drift
races
has hit the wall.
tomorrow night. Ash, Drift does graze the wall, but I don't think it's done damage.
No damage.
Midmay peeking out, not going for the move though. Same with Dante on Demino, who has actually dropped back a fair bit. So I wonder what happens. Oh no, Demino was behind Dante, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Yeah, it is
Um,
tomorrow. It's Div 6 tomorrow, and then Div 3 Wednesday.
Div 3 on Wednesday. Yeah.
No one cares about Div 3. Sorry. I just
Div
realized.
6.
Alright, so XF Kodo is being stalked by Vettel still. both burning. Now, DRS is activated this lap, so we will see a few... We'll see the majority of those back wings pop open right about now.
Here we
Just
go.
keep an eye on
Looking up the
this.
front.
Do have a few movements happening.
Ooh.
SJ almost going for the dive on Tyler. Ooh, was that a tag on the wall? That's a big hit on the wall by Matty. No damage though. But he is out of DRS because of that.
Didn't see
SJ
what happened. Did he do a
going
bit of a
almost
co-op
side by
into?
side with Tyler. He's gotten his nose in there. Bit of games from the McLarens, it looks like. But that's a
He's
good
through.
move by SJ though. Now the question is can Banglabai escape with the McLarens almost fighting each other, or will there not be papaya rules and they'll just hold Tyler back? Tyler looking...
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, there's
Just
nowhere
getting
to
some-
go here.
Getting some Ted Kravitz. It looks like Tudor. Looks like everyone else was going, but yeah, there was an Alpine just stopped. So I'm not too sure if that was a bit of a dodgy restart from some other people. But looks like Krondog got away fine on that restart.
Grundog did get away fine, as well as Banglabai behind him, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think the McLaren just tapped the wall, but I'm not entirely sure.
We've got Tyler right on the back of SJ.
And SJ
SJ doesn't have too much battery.
Yeah, SJ's
Got
burning
no
already.
battery.
Tyler's burning now. Yeah, they both hit the wall. Thank you, Lamb. I thought so.
Got XF Kodo and Maddie side by side.
Krondog will... Oh my goodness, that was very close, but he will take the lead. Banglabai almost having to take the inside of that curb. Banglabai will pop back out, trying to get past Krondog. There's no battery in the top three. The fourth and fifth holding onto their batteries for the next straight.
Damn, man, the fastest lap.
And Dante
Dante,
Eminem gets the
3
3-second
second.
time penalty as he gets past Chef. it
Also,
looks like.
yeah. I was about to say, maybe an illegal overtake, so he might have to give that position back.
Looks like he has done as well, as the battle for last place is JJ Gamer and Wildcard Merc.
I really think they're battling for last place. I'd say they're
Battling
battling
for
for
17th.
second last.
Yeah,
Um,
the wooden spoon.
yeah. And,
Sorry.
yeah, these people are getting very close at the front.
Yeah, not much of a
Um,
separation between first and eighth, which is very interesting because
Yeah.
when you look at it, you've got the McLaren versus Mercedes fight there, and you got Banglabai fighting with his old teammate of Tyler, who's fighting with his old teammate in SJ, who's fighting with his old teammate in Crosseyes.
I think I just saw a Red Bull hit the wall coming out of that chicane, but it might have just been the curb. I don't see any damage.
No damage on Dante, and no damage on Maddie either. Few...
Hi, Plugger. Sorry, is this in
Hi,
chat?
Plugger.
I'd say g'day.
Sorry, g'day,
As-
g'day, g'day.
Yep. As
There you
XF Kodo's hit the wall, the Colapinto wall.
It'd be
Like, it
interesting
seems
to
like,
see what's going on here, because
Sorry, it seems
No,
like
sorry.
one of the places where there's going to be a lot of crashes as SJ and Banglabai go side by side. Banglabai's got the inside line, but just taps the wall, and SJ gets to keep that position. But Tyler's also going to have a sniff down the inside. Banglabai's got no battery compared to Tyler. Is he going to try to send down the inside? No, he's not. But that has allowed everyone else behind to kind of catch up now that they slowed down.
now the top 10. We almost have the original train
Barely.
back. We have
Oh,
the
you could
original
even
train
go as
back.
far to say top
The
13. Or is Minmay's just barely in?
Who let McLaren 1-2 sneak into 2025? I don't know,
Oh!
Dante. I think it's illegal. What's happened?
I saw Minmay have a bit of a moment coming out of the chicane.
Okay.
Not the chicane. But yeah, and we almost spun. So
Okay.
right in front of Sig Party.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. Someone just brought up how we let McLaren get 1-2s in 2025, and I said I don't know. But I think that will come to an end here as Crowdog has actually moved out of the way. What does SJ do here?
He's out of battery, so they're not going to try and pull away.
He's dropped it down to none though to do the swap. Banglabai will just need to hold on. Demino is out of DRS and he's kind of in no man's land at the moment.
Yeah, I was just about to say, we're in the middle of nowhere.
As JJ Gamer and Wildcard Merc fighting vigorously,
Ooh.
and JJ gets a 3-second time penalty.
Wildcard
All
Merc
right.
has damage.
Alright, so the battle for last place is getting really interesting.
They both have damage.
They both have damage. They're still going side by side. I'm sorry to switch away from the... What's a legal edge is the teams who are beating Williams and overalls. Yeah. Kind of deserved. Anyway, there's no bias in this commentary box at all.
Nah, of course not.
Nah, absolutely
It's just
not.
that kick is the best. But we've got drivers going side by side through the little left-hander. I think that's XF Kodo going for it on crosseyes at a spot you don't really see a move.
But he's got it
Kinda
done
looks like
pretty
he was
cleanly as well.
Weaving a bit. Yeah.
Has he got damage? He has got damage.
Oh.
He's got front wing
And
damage.
I think Drift might have some too, as he kind of got shoved into the wall by Demino. XF Kodo.
He does. I
He
know he
does?
does. And no, Drift is okay. Kodo does. Kodo's missing. I think it's front left. Yeah, front left.
Or the
hand plate.
McLaren's tried to swap, but SJ had a moment. I think he went a bit deep. But that has allowed Banglabai to go for the move on SJ. Side by side through the last corner. Okay, he has some move done before.
I'm about to say, I think SJ concedes that and then tries to get him back on the straight here. But again, the battery conservation between first, second, and third, and then fourth and fifth, and sixth, and seventh is very interesting because the top three are sitting around 30%. But you've got Tyler, Kodo, and Crosseyes all sitting around above 50.
SJ has gone very deep into turn 3 and tapped the wall.
No damage.
He's very lucky to have escaped that.
Yeah.
Very, very lucky. I remember in last season in Rush, I got tapped and DNF'd there.
You're welcome.
Yeah, very. Yeah, mate. That was a very,
It was
very scary moment.
Yeah.
Very scary moment there.
I do want to point out, we've just had someone say the gasp from Whiff Lamau.
I know, that's what I'm talking about.
Dude, you scare me every single time you do it. I'm like, who are you paying attention to?
Sorry.
You're right. We're not friends. Anyway,
Aw.
Tyler pushing. SJ doesn't have DRS.
You
SJ
sure?
does not have DRS.
Oh, he doesn't.
That'll be a big hit. That'll
I'm
be a
not too
big hit to
sure
his
who
pace.
the rat is, but
Kaya.
are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. The water isn't helping.
The what?
The water.
Oh, okay.
We've got Drift, who's just overtaken Vettel for the through the first corner, but he is out of DRS, so
Does Vettel have
probably
damage?
not. Just who?
Vettel. Vettel has damage. Vettel does have damage.
He does.
Front right.
Front right end plate.
Yeah. That's not going to be good. Knowing
Is
how
the rat
mis-
possibly Yuki? Maybe.
No, it's
There's a lot of people that make fun of it.
yeah. Matty has
Except-
damage. Sorry.
XF
go.
Kodo's just out of DRS, so he is going to be under a lot of pressure on this back straight. Oh, actually, he's just got it.
Well, no, remembering where the thing is.
Detection point is through here. He's not burning. He doesn't have it.
He does have it. Kodo does have DRS.
It's Broadstar.
Oh, it's Roster? Okay.
It is Broadstar.
That explains it. That's good. Alright.
As
So, we'll just
I think
keep an eye on-
Crosseyes had a bit of a moment.
He has actually gone
Tell him
down
to
a
get
position,
passed
yeah.
by Maddie.
Both drivers in front of him do have damage though, so he will be looking to try to get back up there. Matty placing his car perfectly for that defense. Minmay gets past Vettel.
What's happening to Vettel? He's in the pits.
He's in the pits. Lap 7. We're on lap 17?
That has flown.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
He's repairing his wing.
I'm not even kidding. That has gone past very quickly. So he will come out P8 with the mediums on.
Oh, there's been a bit of a rear end from XF Coda onto Maddie. I don't think he has damage either. But
Domino has
hanging
gone past
very
drifts as well. Now, I am going to switch this to penalties. Cool, so there's no 10 seconds, it's just 3 seconds. Alright, cool.
Yep, I think everyone's would have served it under the safety car when they all
Yeah.
pit.
Keep an eye on this. Domino comes around towards the pig nose. I am going to keep calling it that. If I've got the
Okay.
rocket business on them through the race faster. Yeah, no, it feels like it. Drift will actually get past Damino before the detection zone. This is not a good idea.
Damino's got the DRS.
Damino will get the DRS. But he won't go back for it though. So Drift will hold P8. Crosseyes gets past Maddie and XF Kodo. That is
Oh,
a
look
McLaren
out.
front wing. That is SJ has damage.
SJ has damage.
SJ has damage. That is a McLaren front wing gone.
Wow.
It
I
is
was
just a
saying look
ru-
out because XF Kodo, Maddie, and Cross, I think, tried to go 3 wide into the last chicane at the end of the straight.
But
But
it definitely looked like it.
SJ damage.
Yeah, SJ damage. The
Um,
biggest news to come out of
Front right.
yeah, front right. The biggest news to come out of Rush this week is SJ damage.
Yep. That's a lot.
Absolutely shocking
As-
news there from SJ. Getting damage.
Maddie gets past XF Kodo.
Maddie also has damage. So does XF.
A lot of people have damage. But I think
Yep.
the main shock here is SJ. As is a yellow.
Oh, that is Minmay.
That's
he's fine.
meh.
He's facing the wrong way as well. He needs to be very careful with his rejoin here.
It's a VSC.
It is
Oh,
a
don't
VSC.
move. Don't move, don't move, don't move.
And yeah,
Oh. Was there contact? I think he was ghosted.
nah, 10-second time penalty for JJ. Oh, for Minmay.
There it is. Yep, it's just popped up for me.
Yeah, there is damage on JJ, but I don't know if that was there before. But I don't think the damage matters because that could have been... he could have been killed.
Yeah.
Dito, can you do me a favor and just put in lap 18 incident between JJ and Min?
I can do that. I can do that.
Thank you with...
Lap
I just can't
18 incident between Minmay and JJ.
Is this how you raise your driver's whiff?
We will talk about that later.
Yeah. Alright. One thing
So
I do
lap
want to
18
point out,
incident between Minmay and JJ, game I noted.
it's a VSC, right? Tyler's fallen
Yes.
down 3 seconds.
He might have been a little far behind with SJ.
He
Possibly.
is going for it though, so he is catching up pretty quickly, and he's off the throttle. Yeah. So what's probably happened is he's given up time to then be able to hopefully call it right.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get a drive through, especially this late in the race. And looking at a podium, potentially a win, as there's contact with SJ and Tyler.
There's also 2 drive-throughs handed out with Sick Party and Dante Eminem.
Oh no.
That's going to end it for those two as well. Sick Party was doing really well in 12th.
SJ's hit the wall again.
SJ has hit the wall. He's got no front wing.
He's got more damage.
Cross Eyes will actually probably get P4 here as well. Fishlips gets a 3-second time penalty. You know what? Not that many 3 seconds.
No, I would have thought there'd be a lot more.
I'm very impressed. $20 for each incident. That's why we crashed a lot.
Yeah, that must be it.
Might join.
Um,
Cross Eyes
excuse me?
does... What? Cross Eyes does have the DRS on SJ, and will actually make that a full position. So that means that in the top 4 we have 4 different constructors, being McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, and Haas, which is very interesting. Now the question is if you're SJ, do you staying out? That is a very big call from SJ.
Very big call.
I mean, wings aren't necessarily important here, but it feels like if you have damage, especially probably that big, it is going to affect you, and I would not... Yeah, look how white he's gone there.
Yeah.
He's had to
almost missed
fight
out on
that
it
car.
and allowed Maddie to get through.
Yeah.
So I think it's too late for him to pit, though.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's too late for him to pit, but... I mean, he still gets points if he pits, because Sick Party and Dante have now served their drive-thrus.
Yeah.
So he does have the room. But
if he does pit, I'm looking at the gap to leader now. It looks like he'll come out around Vettel and Sick Party. Vettel's on those fresh mediums, remember? So I feel like that'll be a...
we have a
battle for
prediction, by the way.
Okay.
SJ finishes
Ooh.
P9. Now,
As he's gone deep.
Speaking of where people finish, driver of the day. Judging by how much of a lead that the front guys had, I'm almost tempted to give it to Cross Eyes. Again.
Yeah. I would have said...
Bang the bucket to 3 seconds.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh, that's
massive.
That is a lot of contact there between SJ and a couple of the cars there. Yuki Bear has put Kick in the mud. Hi, Yuki.
Yeah, righto.
I reckon.
Forgot what I was going to say now.
Yeah.
Wildcard Merc gets 3 second.
There's definitely 3 drivers here that I would say potential. I'd say Cross Eyes, XF Kodo, and Damino. Now, Damino does have the 3 second, but that would only drop him to P10, which is still a pretty good performance at the moment, because Chef is more than 3/10 behind his teammate, which is TMT.
Yeah.
So if he does get the position on SJ and builds that 3 seconds, he will net hold P8 or P9, which is still some good points.
If it gets to that point, I think TMT might drop back and try hold up Chef for the constructors. But they are in DRS, so should be fine.
And
But
SJ does have a lot of
Chef
damage, so I
is
imagine
catching.
that they'll try to get past SJ here. Big Ash has said Cross Eyes for Dio driver of the day. Let's get some fan votes in. Let's see what you guys are saying. Because this
I'm
feels like
gonna
a
say
hard
XF
one.
Kodo. I'm saying XF Kodo. Getting passed by SJ, but he will make up the position eventually. I believe in him.
Mattia, you get a 3 second time penalty, so that will actually promote drifts to P5. Why did I say we weren't having that many penalties?
Yeah, don't know why. It's getting to the
My
end
bad.
of the race. There's got to be some.
What is an interesting fight, though, is this Tyler Banglaby and Crone Dog fight. Because they haven't necessarily dropped him, right? Cross Eyes, that was... Oh my god. I saw that in the background, that was nuts.
I didn't
Cross
see
Eyes
it. What do you do?
driver. He, coming out of turn 2, he's just almost slid directly into the wall and caught it.
Oof.
I will clip that, because that has got to be save of the week, in my opinion.
Maybe that's and
That's what you wanna
ooh,
say?
he has a bit of a moment again as XF Kodo and TMT get into a little bit of a punching contest through sector 2, but he gets the move done, or maybe just defends. I think it's just defending.
Defending, yeah.
Yeah, but he has dropped out of DRS from SJ, so.
Well, if they were going to go for the constructors, this hasn't helped Domino, because NZT's
Not at all. Yeah. I see tires.
The front 2 must be running some nuts wings, by the way, because they've
Yep,
gained
and-
5/10 on Tyler on the straight, but then they lose it all through turn 2.
Look at Tyler's battery. He was on 100 just before this straight. So
I was
he
also
is in
saved
a
the week for
pretty
Div
good
5, by
spot.
the way. Sorry. I was just responding to Yuki because he said, "What about Hado saved last night?" And I was like, I wasn't on comms, and 2, this is for Div 5. This is a Div 5 award.
Yeah,
Save of
exactly.
the week.
This is our new thing.
Yeah. You know, because we talk. That's a new thing.
Yeah,
People are
sorry.
saying Cross Eyes for driver of the day.
But the two people that have said that,
Well,
two of the people who have said that are both Haas drivers. So,
No, it's.
yeah, sorry for talking, Yuki.
I don't know if Cross Eyes gets it. 'Cause he's got Maddie behind him, who does have that 3 second, but he's got Drift.
Oh, here we go. Tyler and Banglaby going side by side in the pig nose. Had a bit of a moment.
Oh, that was very close.
What are these noises,
Back to
Edge?
multiple drivers. That was. I just saw how close that was. So XF has smashed at the back of multiple drivers, no racecraft apparently. I haven't seen it, so.
But he is up 7, and considering he was involved in a lot of that stuff before,
That's kind of why I'm always tempted to give it to Damino. I would give it to Vettel for just avoiding lap 1, but he's down at 14th, and I feel like that's probably not going to get agreed on.
we've got going 3 wide on the strip. We've got TMT, XF Kodo, and SJ. As SJ tried to hang it around the outside, still there, but he
Kodo
does back out.
Yeah, Kodo's hit the wall again. You sound
Does he have
constipated.
damage?
Thank you. Hey, said not biased. Nah,
Yeah, no, of course not.
everyone's biased. That's a good. This is going to be a. I think Krondog has it. I think it's fair to say Krondog has it.
Yeah, now the Toller's out of DRS.
Well, no, he's not.
Um,
He's still in DRS.
Oh, just barely.
It's barely, but he's just in it.
They've got the exact same amount of battery, both saving through here. Coming on to the last lap now, do you think we'll see some DRS games?
I'd hope not.
Domino's pit.
Domino has pit. A Banglabai has also fallen out of DRS. This will just be a straight Tyler Krondog fight now.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah, the battery levels.
this is getting interesting. Cross Eyes is a 10th away from Banglabai. It's less than a 10th away from Banglabai, who has a 3 second. Drift is in P6 with Maddie in between them. Maddie does have a 3 second here. Cross Eyes will be sort of burning. Going in hot lap. Kick, not having a really good weekend this week, I must admit. P18 and then DNF. It's not going well. But there have been incidents.
There definitely have been incidents.
Alright.
A lot of them.
We'll do the final lap. There have not been any lap requests, so I am going to do Tyler.
Yeah, that seems fair enough.
Actually, Krondog.
Krondog, okay. I think we might have seen Tyler overtake Krondog on the strip as Drift has hit the back of Maddie. Sorry, I just saw that. But yeah, we've got Krondog and Tyler way up in front. I'm not too sure what's happened to Banglabai. He's dropped out of DRS and lost quite a lot of time.
Maddie does get the move on Cross Eyes, though, so Banglabai will actually keep P3 here. I think he's kind of settled in at the moment. He's probably settled in going, I can't get P1 or P2. There's not enough warnings. I'm going to hold my P3, and I'm just going to bring it home. Because it's not like he's run out of fuel or anything. This will be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if anyone
Both
is out of
50%
fuel. It
battery.
doesn't look like it.
Krondog back into hot lap, in overtake. Tyler in overtake.
Tyler's got more battery.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, no.
Tyler is burning all the way down to 6. He wants this
He
win.
needs to save some.
He does need to save some, but he's going for it. Can he get alongside?
It's going to go down the inside.
No, he's
Backs
pulled out of it.
But Krondog's gone
Oh,
wide.
that's some
Gone deep.
really good defense by Krondog, actually. As frustrating as that is good defense by Krondog there. As we'll see, Krondog cross the line, P1. Tyler gets P2. Banglabai will get P3. Cross Eyes, burning absolutely everything, will secure a P4 for Haas. Drift so close behind him in P5. Maddie will get P6. TMT will get P7. Coda will get P8. SJ gets P9. NZT gets P10. Fishlips P11. Wildcard P12. Vettel will get P13. Demino will get P14. Sick Party gets P... Actually, Sick Party might actually be able to get Williams double more points.
I think it's just a bit too far.
Have a look.
It's 8/10 now.
No, because Domino has a 3-second time penalty, remember?
Oh, yeah.
But
that's
Domino
right,
will
yeah.
set the fastest lap, so he will actually get that point back. Dante gets P16. JJ will get P17. Minmay will come across the line to round off our grid at P18. Big one, though. Chrome Dog Tyler, that was a very good fight towards the end. Unfortunately, we did have Banglabai with the 3-second time penalty, so he did start to fall off a bit. Chrome Dog so close to getting a podium. Almost going back to back. Driver of the day.
What do you think?
I think we have to give it to, as much as I think that XF Kodo had a really good race, and I think he did really well. I think we have to give it to Cross Eyes again.
Yeah, that seems fair enough.
They tied with the most positions gained, but Cross Eyes there was so much going on around him that he was just able to avoid it. Whereas I think XF Kodo got caught up in a couple of things. So, Cross Eyes will get driver of the day.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, as Dante mentioned, Cross Eyes finished better. So we've got Crone Dog in P1 taking the win, Tyler P2, Banglabai P3, Cross Eyes P4 are your driver of the day, Drifts P5, Manny P6, TMT Legend P7, XF Koda gets P8, The Governor will get P9, Enter T gets P10, Fishlips P11, Wildcard Merc P12, Vettel getting points for Mercedes in P13, Sick Putty getting that P14, which is good performance for him in P14. Domino gets fastest lap and P15, and then Dante, JJ, Minmay finish the race P16, 17, 18 respectively, and Two Door and Bucking Bronco will unfortunately be our two DNFs here. So that was a good race, I think. I think we had a couple of incidents, but I personally enjoyed watching that.
It was a very fun race to watch. It absolutely flew.
Yeah, no, it did absolutely flow. There's a bit of beef going on between Haas and Sauber at the moment, though, which is interesting to watch. And Ferrari. But we will start with... Actually, speaking of Ferrari, if Mr. Banglabai is here, we'll actually start off with him. Are you there, mate? Let me have a look. He is here, but he is muted.
I think he's just joined.
Alright, Banglabai, are you there?
We'll come back to him.
Alrighty, cool. We'll move over. You know what? We'll actually do driver of the day, which is going to be Cross Eyes.
Yeah.
So, congrats. Back-to-back driver of the days. Unfortunately, it's not back-to-back podiums, but you did a pretty good performance from what we saw out there. Tied for the most overtakes with XF Kodo. But P4, man, you got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I can't complain with it, to be honest. Got caught up in a little incident with the two DNFs. They spun right in front of me and took me front wing with them, so that was always fun. So what could have been, eh?
Exactly. I mean, from what we saw, it did seem like Banglabai and Crone Dog may have been running really low wings because they were gaining a lot of time on Tyler. But Tyler also could have been running high wings, so you never know, man. But congrats on the P4. Sorry?
There was a lot of good racing. I had this battle with Matty. I'm going to give props to him because he was so clean and just respectful driver the whole time. So give big props to him. Phenomenal drive from him.
Yeah, absolutely. He did have that 3-second as well. So keeping it clean with a 3-second and actually keeping the fight going is a really good effort from him. But yeah, man. Congrats on driver of the day. I will pass you over to Whiff if he's got any questions.
Yeah. First off, that was amazing. Seeing what you like the situation that you were in at one point, and then coming back to get the driver of the day, that's not a small feat.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, did you have any plans, like say at instance, apart from that one, or?
I knew I didn't have the pace from qualifying to really compete up there, but when I saw the first four when I was sitting in 5th place, just burning battery, I'm like, okay, if I save battery and just stay in DRS, I thought Tyler was going to make a move and ruin everyone's race, and Governor as well. When he was in there, he was pretty aggressive. So I thought one wheel tap and I'm in for a shot here, but Banglabai, Crone Dog, and Tyler were just too quick today.
Yeah. Also, we did see that SJ got some damage. I'm not sure if you were near him when that happened, but are you kind of thankful for that, or?
Yeah, well, I was following behind him, and he seemed to be touching every part of the wall he could, so I knew he was going to pick up damage sooner or later. And then I got by him and put 7/10 on him in 2 corners, so I knew he had pretty bad wing damage, and he wasn't an issue anymore. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, that was an amazing race, mate, and yeah, congrats on the back-to-back driver of the day.
Appreciate it, lads.
No worries. We'll just check. Banglabai, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Wonderful. So we'll hop over to Banglabai in the Ferrari, who ended up getting P3. So, first of all, want to say good race, mate. That was very clean. Unfortunately, you did get the 3-second time penalty. But, yeah, pretty good.
I was unfortunate with 3 seconds. I knew that I can't get that removed because I went over the line on the safety car and that cost me, I would say. But yeah, good race though with Crown, and SJ was also almost there, but then I saw him hit the wall and I knew that he's done. So then I just used all my battery and then stayed with Crown all the way. I was hoping that I could pass him on the last lap, but the 3 seconds really just cost me a lot today.
Yeah, no, it did look like it, but it looked like you had some pace there on Chrome Dog as well. So, congrats on that. I'll pass you over to Whiff for any questions he may have.
Yeah, as Edge said before, there was some really good pace there, but I did notice sort of towards the end you kind of fell away from the front 2. Did you maybe get a bit of damage, or were you just kind of sitting back, making sure you finished the race?
I had a bad exit from before the back straight, and after that I was allowed to DRS, and then once you're out of DRS you lose all the pace. But I was sure that I would be within 3 seconds from the P4, so I just wanted to keep that gap.
Yeah, well, definitely seemed pretty smart from our point of view, just to try and finish the race and keep that position. But yeah, good race, mate. Good result.
Thank you.
Alrighty, now we'll move over to P2, being Tyler Mandavy in the Mercedes. Let me just actually switch this over to the Mercedes. Tyler, you there, man?
G'day, boys. How we doing?
Good. I will let Whiff take this one away.
Go on, then.
To begin with.
All right. Not really much to say, but yeah, just an amazing battle up the front with you, Crondog. Banglabai was there too. Yeah, just seemed like you two were miles ahead, especially with what looked like pretty low wings.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, mate. Go.
Yeah. No, sorry. You go.
Yeah, they were pretty low wings, but I think everyone was running low wings. So I think I had the highest wings out of the top 3 because I could feel I was gaining on them, even in none in sector 2. But yeah, coming to the end, I knew Bang was going to struggle with his tyres when he started snapping a little bit. And then when that virtual safety car came out and SJ got that damage, I knew that was okay. I knew Cross Eyes wasn't a threat anymore. I knew I could just catch up to Crone, but he was burning in the best spots that you can burn, and you kind of have to burn to keep up with him. So when I got to him, I had like 40%, whereas he had like 60. So there was no way I could really get the move done, and I knew this is probably going to be a battle with me and Crone till the end of the season. So I think I'll just keep it clean for now and then see what comes at the end.
Yeah, Yeah, sorry, I just realised as I said it, there was I did mean high wings.
Yeah, that's all good.
But yeah, it looked like it was pretty close between you guys the whole race, and yeah, I'll pass you over to Edge.
Thanks, man.
Edge, sorry.
No worries. Good result, Tyler. Unfortunately, you didn't beat the McLaren, but you know,
Unfortunately.
P2's P2, man. So it's pretty
Yeah.
good. Be honest, were you expecting to be in P2 after what happened in qualifying and all that sort of stuff?
After quali, I was expecting to be up there. With quali with Q3, I went out too late, but from Q1 and Q2, I knew I had the pace, even though I didn't practice that much. But yeah, it was good. Crone, as I said before, Crone was just burning in the right spots. I was catching him in the corners, and they burn on those straights that you don't need DRS. And I was trying to save as much battery as I could, and I just couldn't.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, congrats on P2 again. And obviously, what is the next track, actually? I haven't even checked that.
It's Bahrain, I believe.
Let me double check. But if it is Bahrain, that'll be a good track. It is Bahrain. All right. So, yeah. But congrats on P2, Tyler.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Nice. Now, your winner of the Las Vegas GP, Crone Dog. How you doing today, man?
Hey lads, how's it going?
Good. Good. I thoroughly enjoyed that race. I don't know if you enjoyed it as much being at the front constantly, but, you know, it was pretty good.
Go on.
I do want to ask. This has been
Yes.
this has been a question I've been dying to ask since round 1 and
Yes.
3. It's just never had the opportunity. Is papaya rules a thing with you guys or no? Or is it just sort of we'll go how we go?
Papaya rules?
Yeah.
Well, no, it was pretty much see who's the faster one. At one point, I mean, specifically for this race, we were trying to then use each other and tow each other along, try and break away from Bang and Tyler. But SJ had a moment, and I think it was in the last turn or something like that. And then Bang got back in front. So yeah, it didn't it didn't pan out the way we were planning on, but yeah, it's pretty much just like whoever's the quickest, whoever's in the best position. Like, yeah, it's all teamwork.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, because we did see there were a couple of moments where I think Banglabai or Bucking Bronco were in the lead, and you and SJ were just swapping back and forth, just trying to catch up to him and get that overtake. I'm assuming that was planned.
Sorry, say that again.
Where you and SJ were going back and forth in the first couple of laps. Was that planned? Or was that...
in qualifying?
No, in the race. You guys
in the
were
race? Oh yeah. Planned, yeah. That's like if we were close to each other, yeah, we were going to work with each other 100% and you know, hopefully get away from everyone, or you know, help the other person launch off and shoot off into the, you know, sunset kind of thing. So yeah, it was definitely a plan from the get-go.
It was a good plan. It worked out pretty well. But
yeah, I was a bit worried in qualifying because Tyler was rapid. And I was expecting it the same again in Q3. Now hearing how his explanation now, that makes sense why. But yeah, and then also the Aston. Oh god, I can't even remember. Bucking Bronco, he was really quick. So obviously him getting pole, my heart kind of sank when that happened. In Q3, and then was worried for the start, but then I realised I was on the inside line, so I was kind of hoping to get a good start, but then went in too deep, and yeah, then obviously we had that the virtuals to start off on that first lap.
yeah, which was pretty interesting. I think I think that'll definitely be put into the tickets at some point, so we'll find out what happened there. But yeah, no, I'll pass you over to Whiff if he's got any other questions, but that would be, that's all from me.
No worries.
Right. Crone Dog, is that, I'm pretty sure that's back-to-back podiums.
Yeah, pretty much. I got a podium in the sprint for the first race in Monza.
Yeah.
So I've had a podium pretty much, all 3 races.
Are you? I'm guessing you're going for the championship. Do you think that there's anyone that can kind of challenge you there?
Well, like Tyler was saying, yeah, he's definitely on the radar. And let's not forget Matty AU. Like, I'm sure his pace will improve. And he's already had pretty good pace, even from the last few races. Just like tonight, just didn't seem to see him around on track besides qualifying. But he should, expect him to be bouncing back for next week. I reckon there's going to be some tracks that will suit him for sure.
Yeah, we did kind of notice that. He was quite a bit quicker than everyone else. So hope to see him and you there as well. But yeah, the McLaren's getting a bit boring for winning the overalls. So
it's only happened
All
once.
right.
well,
All right. They're not leading.
last season.
They're not leading. Relax.
Yeah,
Well,
and
Mercedes is there. So
I don't know what everyone else's wings were. I know you guys were talking about low wings. I was only on 2 and 2.
Really?
yeah, I think that is very low.
Same.
No, that's
Yeah.
pretty normal.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because some
I
people
think-
are like,
I think
4 and nothing, or 7 and nothing,
Yeah.
or
I think
8
there's some
two
people that run
or-
9 and nothing. But
yeah.
yeah, no, 2 and 2 is pretty reasonable. So
Yeah.
That's
I was almost contemplating changing it at the last minute, and then I was just like, nah, you know what? I've practiced the week on it, and it's felt really good and comfortable. And that's what Marzi said. He's like, if you feel comfortable on it, then yeah, stick to that. Don't go start changing things last minute. So that's what I did, and yeah, first part of the race was really good. I felt like I was breaking away from Bang, and then all of a sudden that safety car came at the wrong moment. But I think I had a good restart, which gave me a good gap, and able to hold on to P1.
Yeah, well, definitely looked like you and Tyler and even Banglabai were in control for most of the race. So, congrats, mate.
No, cheers. Yeah, and Bang's going to definitely be in the mix as well. So it'll be. I think, like SJ's been saying, there's going to be probably a different winner for most weeks. It's going to be an interesting season.
yeah, absolutely. I think we're in for a good season here in Div 5. But yeah, thank you for joining. Again, great race. I don't think we had any major issues that can't be handled by TP, so I just want to congratulate everyone for showing up. We had a full grid and we actually started a little bit early, so that's really good to see. So as division manager, I'm very happy to say that we've done pretty well here in Div 5. But we will cut this over to the poster, because I think we're about to finish with. I think we're all done here. It's been a good race. I think everyone's tuck it out, ready to have a good night's sleep, ready for tomorrow for Div 6 back at Vegas, and then Div 3 in Vegas on Wednesday. So it'll be some good race. It'll be some good racing in the next couple of days as well. Before we head over to Bahrain, which is known as a testing track for. It's very much a teething track in this game. But other than that, you've been joined by myself, Edge, and by my co-commentator, Whiff.
Hello.
Obviously, just to recap, we did have the McLaren and Clorendorg winning. We did have Tyler coming in second and Banglabai in third. So I will leave you all with that. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Div 6.